So why hasn't President Obama already closed Guantanamo? I put that question to Elizabeth Beavers. She's a security and human rights advocate at Amnesty International USA in Washington.
Well, thank you very much for having me and for covering this really important development. There's been a number of factors that have prevented Guantanamo closure from over the years. One is a lack of political will from the Obama administration. Closing Guantanamo is going to take big, bold steps, concrete steps towards closure. Thankfully, this latest transfer shows that perhaps they do indeed have the political will to follow through on this promise, to do the right thing, and to close the detention camp. But so far, they just haven't exerted that will. There are also misinformation and false information, fear-mongering that has crept up in the conversation about Guantanamo. The U.S. public and many members of the U.S. Congress mistakenly don't quite understand exactly who is at Guantanamo and exactly why it must be closed. And unfortunately, that is a very loud voice. It's a very loud presence in the debate. But we still believe at Amnesty International there is time. If we have the public pressure and the political will, Guantanamo can be closed.
OK, so here's the thing. These people, most of these people have not been charged. They certainly haven't been tried. So if you're going to ship them out, why not send them back where you got them from?
Sure. You know, there's a lot of layers to your question there. You're exactly right. There are only 10 people in Guantanamo who have either been charged or are going through the trial system that's been set up, the military commission system. The rest of them are not facing trial. The vast majority are not even facing charge. So, you know, many of these individuals were taken from many different parts of the world. Unfortunately, some of them are not able to return to their home countries because there are security situations or because they may face human rights abuses in their home country. So many, such as those who have been transferred, must be resettled elsewhere.
Once detainees are released from Guantanamo, we've just heard about these going back to being sent to the United Arab Emirates. Having been released, are they free?
Well, there's a lot of diplomatic procedures that goes into each transfer, and there are agreements that are made separately with each country that is receiving detainees. At this point, we're still collecting information about these 15 individuals. We have not yet received information that they are to be further detained, but we're still monitoring the situation. You know, it's important to note it's not enough to just close Guantanamo by sending people away. They must be sent somewhere safely where their human rights will be protected.